Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with my dear friend Adam, and you guys know last year I came up with the OTP tag for YouTube. So this year I brought Adam to do the tag with me because a lot can change in a year with shipping. I mean, last year we didn't even have Julie and the Phantoms or Bridgerton. So we're gonna go through and do a bunch of tag questions. I will put the tag in the description box below as well if you would like to do this video too. Are you ready?
I'm so ready. Let's do this. This is like my area of expertise, kind of, not really, but like.
Okay, so the first question is your first ship.
Ooh, my first ship. Okay, I guess my first ship, without me realizing it was my first ship when I was like a kid, I think it was Piper and Leo from Charmed.
Oh, that's a great one.
When I was a kid. And
yeah.
Buffy and Angel. They were like my two. Not before I knew what shipping was.
My first one, obviously this didn't change from that. My first one when I was a kid, I think it was Kim Possible and Ron Stoppable. And then I think my first one, like a adult one, I think I can't remember if I knew what shipping was at that point or not, but I'm pretty sure it was Ross and Rachel.
I feel like I was more Monica and Chandler when I watched
it. Oh, I love that. Yeah.
Because I was also like Ross and Rachel, oh my god. And then as I get older, I realize, well, for me, how toxic Ross is. And I'm like, oh.
Oh, I'm the same. Yeah. I always loved Monica and Chandler, but I think when I was younger, definitely Ross and Rachel was like,
before we understood like what was the tea. Now when you watch it again, I'm like, oh. Okay,
so a ship that this one is so hard. You know where I'm going with this. A ship that deserved better.
Oh my god, there's so many in my head. Shoni, Penelope and Josie on Legacies.
Fucking Eddie, Caroline.
Oh my god, Caroline, don't even get me started on Bonnie and Enzo. I'm dead. You're right, Caroline is a big one because only because I knew, you know, the potential that Caroline had.
Right.
They had. I could rant about this for 10 million fucking years, right? I'm thinking Teen Wolf now. I want to say Scott and Allison because they you know, we know Allison left the, you know, Crystal left the show, but like they deserved more. I don't know. They deserved more. I don't know. I'm just like.
But it's also hard because like this question, there's like different ways that ships deserve more. Like Caroline like deserved more, but like Scallison, we deserved more. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's different levels. You know what I mean?
Because they were really together in season 2, right? Or they had broken up for a little bit and they never got back together. And then, I reckon that if she never left the show, they would have been Endgame, like 100%.
Oh, yeah, I agree. Okay, a ship that you fell off of. So a ship that you were shipping, and then you were like, nah, not anymore.
Okay, I do have a really recent one because literally last week it happened. So for me, Hope and Landon in Legacies, like literally the last episode, I've really not been vibing with them as much as I used to. And I love Handon, right? They had a very cute moment in the musical episode. I won't spoil it for you. It was a very cute moment. But I don't know. I'm just not feeling it as much as I used to. I'm not completely off the ship.
Yeah.
But like, I'm getting a bit bored because it's like the same stuff over and over again. Like he doesn't think he's good enough to be with her because he's a human, and like she's like, you know, it's the back and forth. I'm like, okay, I get it, but I want something fresh.
I get that though, because I think that's something Julie Blunt does. Because in the beginning, I was like really vibing with them, but she's just been dragging it out so much that it's like.
Also, I thought of another one that I fell off of, which is I think it's Buck and any girl he's with. On 911.
Yep. For me, I can't think of a recent one. So I said this one last year, but for me, a ship that I fell off of was, and please don't judge me for this. No, like don't judge me for shipping this in the first place, okay? But Finn and Clark.
Oh, okay.
Like I shipped them in the beginning, and then obviously I didn't because I was full on the train of like Clexa and Bellamy and Clark. Like either one, I was on the train for, but yeah, that was a ship that
I feel that.
Okay, this one. I don't know if you have an answer to this one because this one I found really hard. And I wrote these questions, I realized. Okay, a popular ship you never boarded. I think I would say anything from Supernatural just because I don't watch the show. Not because I don't ship it, but I've like, it's a very popular ship and I've never boarded that ship.
Destiel, let's call it out, Destiel. Yeah, I feel that. Like it was, yeah, you're on board. I was on and off with that one. It was like there were moments where I was, and then moments where I wasn't. But like with Supernatural, it's because I grew up with the show from like I watched it religiously from the first season, and
Right.
shipping wasn't like a thing in season back then. So I wasn't really shipping on that show much. Like I did a little bit, but like this is
Yeah.
my sacred, my safe show that like you know.
This is a question for both of us because we both have a lot of these. What is a non-canon ship that you're rooting for right now?
Oh well, Buddy.
Yeah, that was gonna be mine.
Oh, that's yours. Buddy is my non-canon. There's another one. I mean, I could say Kara and Lena because they're not canon yet.
That's true. Yeah.
Hope and Josie on Legacies. I'm just going through the same shows, man. I need to stop.
I know.
Can I ship? How about Alex and Luke on Julian Phantoms, but like in the 90s when they used to date, not in the present.
Yeah.
Like Owen and Charlie are on board for it. They're on board.
Yeah.
So, like, do like a flashback and stuff. So like.
Oh, I'm watching Nancy Drew, which I know you haven't watched yet. But that boy that you commented on, I'm rooting for him and Nancy. I'm very much rooting for him and Nancy. I think they would be so cute. And people are like speculating that he might be a Hardy Boy.
I reckon Nancy Drew and All American are the two shows that are so underrated. Yeah, and they're the most that one. And I feel like Legends of Tomorrow is very underrated, and it's like one of the best Arrowverse shows so far.
Your favorite Disney ship?
This was my ship growing up. Lizzie and Glitter from Lizzie McGuire.
Oh my god, yes!
They were my favorite. I'm dead. They were my favorites. I'm not even joking.
But like now that I'm older, I really like Flynn Rider and Rapunzel.
Oh yeah, Flynn Rider just
like, and that movie is so good for like comparing to other ships.
Yeah. You know what? Kids movies are better. Like the adult movies, because the adult movies try too hard half the time, but the kids just like they don't care, and they put little subtle jokes for like the adults. But like it's so much more entertaining. That's why I love Julian Phantom so much.
This should be a very easy question for you. What's your favorite LGBTQ ship right
now? Ships that are still airing or like all time? Because I feel like if we're doing all time, I want to say Malec, obviously. Because like they just. You can't beat Malec in my opinion.
I agree.
Now, I want to say Malec's from Roswell, New Mexico. Together. We know that when they get together, it's gonna be magic. Like I know.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, it's so sad though because like I'm just thinking about it now. I'm thinking about mine. I'm like most of them aren't together.
Yeah, literally same. Literally, that's why I'm like I'm trying to think of ones that are still. But and Malec's aren't even together. So like
yeah, oh my god, yeah. I mean, well, okay, at least we know that they were together. Yeah. But yeah, okay, like I'm thinking like Buddy or like Supercorp or like.
Yeah, I guess I'll say. Oh, but they're not even together. I was gonna say Shoney, but they're not even together. They broke up too. Everyone broke up.
I was gonna say all of mine are either on canceled shows or they're not together.
Literally, maybe I'll say Alex and
I could say Sarah and Ava from Legends.
Oh yes, 100% them. I love them so much. They're everything.
Oh, and Coop and Patience on All American, although they're having some issues right now. So
think about it. How homophobic! Everyone's broken up or not together.
Okay. Oh, fun one. What is your favorite ship trope?
I feel like it is the enemies to lovers. I think for me too.
That is mine. Yeah. Enemies to lovers, and then like there's one bed. Are like my two.
Oh.
I feel like you and I are the same. We're very much enemies to lovers.
They have to have if the chemistry is there and they're not, and then I'm blessed. But if there's no chemistry, I'm like okay, like I keep progressing. It's just But there's more angst with enemies. There's more angst with the enemies to lovers. There's more angst. I don't know. Yeah,
no, I agree. I'm with you. Okay, favorite ship wedding.
Malec. That was easy. Come on.
I can't believe during Shadowhunters convention, I can't remember if I told you this. When I was interviewing Javier, he was at the wedding. He showed us his ascot that he wore in the wedding scene. And he was so proud of it. It was so cute. And he showed it to the camera and he was like, can you guys see what's written here? And it was actually Harry's ascot, like Magnus's ascot. And he gave it to him to wear for the episode, and he kept it. And I was like, "That is so precious."
No, I mean, same. I would do the exact same, honestly.
Right. Okay. Oh, a ship that you discovered on Tumblr.
See, I don't use Tumblr that much, but
Okay. Maybe Twitter then for you. For me, I discover a lot of my ships on Tumblr. What was the last one? I very, very vividly remember discovering Captain Swan on there.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
I love Captain Swan. Like that's literally what got me to watch Once Upon a Time. I was like, yes.
Yeah, Captain Hook could step on me. It's the eyeliner, the accent, him. Just hit me. He should just hit me with his fucking boat at this point.
A ship that never should have happened.
Oh, Scott and Malia never should have happened.
I can get on board with that.
In my opinion, I just feel like it seems like, in my opinion, they just forced Scott together to put him with a girl, or like to put him, give him a love interest all his love interest left. Allison left. And I love Scott and Kira. I was actually shipping them. I really love Scott and Kira, but then they try to make her more into Allison, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, I like them at the beginning, and then no. For me, the answer I usually go to for this one is Dan and Blair from Gossip Girl.
Oh yeah,
because like,
was weird.
I don't. Why? Your top 3 ships that you're shipping right now.
Ooh, my top. Okay, I'm just gonna hold on my phone like this because I'm comfy like this. Do they have to be canon or like non-canon?
Yeah. No, just any. Just like the top 3 that are like top of mind right now.
Okay, Super Corp.
Yeah.
Hosey.
Okay.
I'll say Malec, I guess.
Yeah.
Might as well still, even though they're not together, but.
Yeah, maybe that should come back. It's been off the air too long.
Yeah, then they come back.
Definitely Nancy and Ace, because I love Nancy Drew. It's by far my favorite show right now. Nancy and Ace, which I don't know if they have a ship name. I have to look that up actually. If anyone knows in the comments, please drop it below. And then Charlie or like Luke and Julie.
Alex and Willie. Alex and Willie for me.
That's a good one.
My children.
Even though I know he's a ghost, but like I'm just praying they somehow make this work. I don't know.
Well, they can touch now. In the last episode, they touched.
Right? I know,
but you know my theories for that. And I think did I talk about it with somebody? But because you know how the boys can feel their instruments because it's like attached to their souls. They can feel the instruments.
Yeah.
Julie became a part of their souls. They can touch and hug, and I'm like, that's so adorable. Like, if you think about that, that's a pretty solid theory. Like, you would understand why she can touch them because they made that connection by the end of the show, and then she became a part of them. And same for her, like vice versa. Maybe that's why they could hug or something, and maybe that's why she could break the spell or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a great theory. I really do love the Duke and Daphne on Bridgerton because I'm obsessed with Bridgerton.
Yeah.
But I guess they're like happy together, at least for now. So then I would have to go with Asher and Olivia on All American, which I'm sure if you guys are watching it in the comments is a controversial opinion. But to be fair, I have not watched the last episode. So I'm 1 episode behind. I heard that Asher did a dumb thing, which seems to be a thing with Cody Christensen's characters. But
no shade, but it's the truth.
Okay. I want to see how many guys that you love, like fictional characters, okay, can you name in 30 seconds?
Are they TV shows that are airing right now or that have already ended?
No, they can be anything. Just
okay.
They're in your vault. 30 seconds. Are we ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Magnus and Alec, Kevin from Riverdale, Jughead, Buck and Eddie, TK and Carlos, oh my god, what's the other ones? What are the other ones? Alex and Willie, Luke and Jeremy, Reggie, what the fuck? Oh, Barry Allen, men, what are men that I love men, what other men do I like? We're not watching the guy. Sky, huh? Teen Wolf. Okay, wait. Sky from Winx Saga, Winx Club, whatever, because I love him on there. Styles, Scott, Danny, Aiden, both of them. What else shows? Josh Dallas on anything he plays. I love him. Cody Christian. Was that time?
That was fantastic, and by far my favorite thing. I gave you 40 seconds too. Well, I mean, you were on a roll, so
Okay, now it's your turn because it's not fair for me to do it on my own. It's your turn. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, Luke, Bridgerton and the Phantoms, the Duke from Bridgerton, Ace, Asher Adams from All American, Styles Stilinski from Teen Wolf, Derek from Teen Wolf, Monel from Supergirl, I'm sorry, Bella from The 100, Josh Dallas, Prince Charming, Captain Hook, Peter Pan, randomly, I don't know if that's weird, Ron Stoppable, Ron Weasley, what else? Okay. This was everything. Thank you for joining me, my friend. So much fun. And let us know your answers to these OTP questions, or please go ahead and do your own video. I would love to see it. Send me a link. Make sure that you check out our video on Adam's channel. We talked about the First Responder Heroes Convention, which was super fun. And we'll see you guys around. Bye, everybody.
Bye.